clearing, and that was done immediately.
I'm sorry, where you're staking it on our side?
No, that's the property line as far as the surveyors have shown.
I don't think so.
Understood. And then you can see in the back there that there's a flag kind of on a branch there. So again, this isn't us, laying this out. It's the town. It's a town certified surveyor. We're
I have a survey right here that would say that is not correct.
Okay.
So we're going to have to talk about that.
Which one is
that's our property.
So this is our property here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm just what makes you feel that it's I'm unsure. I don't know. We didn't put the fence up, so
we were told that the fence was our fence.
Okay, and you were told that by the seller of your home?
Yeah, and the people who lived in this house before the Galts bought it.
Was it ever surveyed before?
Well, yeah, we had a survey done.
But was it ever staked before?
I don't know.
Okay, so this, I understand you're frustrated, but this happens a lot to us where we're the first ones to stake it, and that's where they show us the line is set. So it's fine for us. There's no concern. We're not going to rip the fence down right away and take your.
Well, I'd be happy to take you put up another fence.
We haven't done anything yet because we're not so sure what the plan's going to be yet. But it's about a foot. It's kind of normal. We've had some that are 7 or 8 feet, and people start to scream and yell, and we have to figure something out.
Do you have a copy of that survey?
No, but I can make you one.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And just they're basically going off of the meets and bounds from the site behind, and then next to us. So they're just kind of measuring, all the back property.
Where's
line.
the back property line?
We haven't had that staked yet. It really hasn't been. We're assuming it's the stone wall on the right side. So it's pretty much that stone wall on the rear as well. That's kind of where the line is, but we're not really near it. So
that's right in front of the stone wall.
Yeah, it's in between the fence and the stone wall.
This is 5.
So this is this line here. So our property line is butted up, right up against the rocks. And then you can see here how we kind of cross back and forth on it.
So this is actually not. This doesn't have our line on it.
This is only we haven't done all our paperwork yet for 7.
I should have brought Brian's. Brian had the.
Oh, he has the total subdivision lot. Yeah.
I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
I could send you it though if you'd like to see it.
Yeah, it would.
Do you have I have your email address.
It's
No, I have it from when we responded and we set up the time.
Okay.
And that would have been submitted to the town as well for the subdivision.
Yeah, the Mylar
So
is in town records for probably the last 8 months now, 7 or 8 months.
So where are you putting the driveways?
The main house, the driveway's going to come in right on the front door, and then turn to the right by the garage path there. This is kind of our plan.
Right, we saw that, but I couldn't tell where the driveway was.
The driveway's right here, so you're kind of pulling in and then turning around. We may slide it over to the middle yet. We're not, once we focus on the house initially, and then we'll.
And the garage for this house is where?
On the right side.
Okay.
Here's a pretty picture of it. So these 3 garages are facing. You'll see when we get past the truck. Where that ladder is leaning up against the foundation, that's the first bay of the 3-car garage.
Okay. Are you going to plant trees along the road again?
We don't have a full landscaping plan yet, but yeah, there will be something to put in there, yes. We spoke to the town.
Because, we had a real concern when Milton built that big house over there.
Yes.
We still have sinkholes turning up in the road here.
Okay, from excavation that he did in the road or on the property?
I don't know where it's from. But, if you come walk down here with me, I'll show you what's going on. And this house and this house are both going to be loading more water onto this road, which is a big concern for the neighborhood.
town does have some pretty stringent drainage requirements as
They
well.
don't seem to be enforcing them very well.
Well, I mean, for what they make us put into the ground, it's a pretty pretty significant. You know, if you think about what was here prior, you know, existing homes really don't have any drainage system,
Mm.
and then to put in 16 or 18 or 20 Coltex and gravel, and, you know, help the infiltration down.
So if the stake is here, then it bends out this way instead of going straight the way.
Yeah, it jogs.
I don't think that's right. Come this way. See what's happening here?
The town drainage.
We had this happening all the time on this road. And it starts up there and it comes down. This is the most recent one, but we've had them up there too. So we're a little worried about water coming down from that property.
Okay, understood.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a sinkhole due to the backfill. They didn't backfill it properly. That should be compounded down and rolled, and I mean there's nothing underneath that.
I know.
So we're not tying into the town drainage. Our drainage is remaining on the property. So they were forced to tie into
This
that.
is not town drainage. This is Country Road, Country Lane. It's a private
Understood.
thing, so-
Street drainage is what I meant.
yeah.
Morning.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Frank DeLuca.
Hi, Olaf Ekberg.
Nice to meet you, Olaf.
How do you say? Brian Steiner.
Hi, I'm Drew. Are you Isabel's husband?
Yeah, I am.
Nice to meet you. So yes, we were just, I was
Okay.
showing them the
Sure.
sinkhole and why we have concerns with the drainage.
Well, again, I think that's caused because somebody actually was forced to pipe into the drainage, just like here. So they had to dig up, and I'm assuming they put that drain in, or was that there?
No, it was there, but we had them enlarge it.
Okay, so they enlarged it. So what's around it wasn't compacted properly, and that's what can cause that. So we don't have any of those on this side of the street, so they're forcing our drainage to remain on the property. So just to give you kind of an idea, we have to install. These are all cement Coltex. Am I being videotaped, by the way?
Yeah, is that okay?
Well,
That's just for my mother. My mother's
That's
83.
fine.
So
I just wasn't sure. That's
She
all.
can't walk.
Is that this stuff?
Yes. So that's all of our drainage system. These sit on a bed of gravel.
Okay.
So first of all, I mean that's the material we're dealing with, which is
Yeah.
we're using it on other sites for drainage. It's so good. It's called bank run gravel. It's great. It means it allows moisture and water to infiltrate through it very well.
Okay.
So on top of that material, we're putting about 2 or 3 feet of gravel, and all of our drainage is being taken to this. If
Okay.
that can't maintain it, it then overflows and will flow into another small drainage system. So
Okay.
nothing is going to be, we're not connecting into any of the country road
Okay,
drainage.
it's
They
all
want
those-
us to keep it, on the property.
Okay. Yeah, because okay. Well, and I don't know. I'm over here.
You're here, yes.
I don't know if you've seen my area over here, but it's the lowest area
It's
on
a depression,
on my
yeah.
property. So I was wondering, since this came up,
Mhm.
I don't know this much about this, but I realized that the water is mostly going to come this way. Will I have any issues? You think here being as low as I am?
I mean, I don't think so.
I haven't had any issues so far.
Do you get any water pooling when it rains there? Just
No.
normal rain? Nothing.
No.
Okay, because the soils are so good here.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering because it seems to me that this house sits higher than the previous house.
Yes, it will.
Right,
It
and
will,
it's
yeah.
also pushed up against. So I was just wondering.
Sure,
will
no,
that
it's
have
a good
impact
question.
on-
Yes,
Impact on my property.
We'll have drainage as well. So we'll obviously have dirt coming up to our house.
Yeah.
And then we have pipes at the bottom of the foundation.
Yeah.
With drainage that's taken to this
And that's led around
Goes
all the way around the property. Yeah.
this way.
Correct. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll have drains coming this way and
Yeah.
out, and then drains coming this way and out.
Okay.
So this pipe
Yeah.
is the footing drains, which are down below,
I see.
This pipe is our leader drains, which are for the gutters.
Okay.
So we're taking any rain that hits that house, any
Yeah,
water, and
yeah.
taking it somewhere.
I see.
We will have a little pitch, you know, coming up to the house here.
Yeah.
But we could put a little swale, which we typically do, meaning we'll have the property kind of go down a little bit
Yeah.
and then come up. So any water that we have, we'll try to take it this way also.
It's not so. You know what? What you do here, I don't really care about. What I care about is whether or not there's going to be. If there's water, you know, after. That's when I have a problem, right? Whatever you do here, I don't care about.
But that's what I understand. But I don't want water to come in here and go your way.
Right.
So I'm trying to divert it to go straight
Yeah,
down. That's
yeah,
my goal.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, if you ever wanted to grade that area, meaning put a little dirt there and some seed and hay.
I was actually thinking
To
about
make it
doing
level?
that anyway because it is a little bit, and I have my kids playing there.
Yeah, I mean, that would be, I mean, you know, that's, if you needed a couple of loads, I mean, we have guys here and, you know, we're happy to
Yeah.
help a
maybe
neighbor.
that's
so.
the time to do that. And if you guys have done some work on that type, you know,
Sure.
grading of property and stuff like that, maybe.
Drew was asking about the
should
schedule. You know, we
Yeah.
typically move very quickly. We're waiting for an inspection tomorrow for the entire foundation, the waterproofing, the drainage.
Okay.
And then we backfill, meaning we push a bunch of dirt up
Yeah.
against the house, and then we pour the slab in underneath
Okay.
the foundation floor and start framing. So next week, we'll have our framing team here
Yeah.
framing up the structure. So the rate we're going, Brian and I will probably be landscaping in, you know, February, March for the spring market.
Right.
You know, we want to clean the site up and have the majority of the exterior done, the landscaping done. So that's the best time. You don't want to plant a lawn now; it's too hot.
Right.
You're gonna
so,
burn and get
so
weeds.
you're
No,
gonna
that's-
finish this house and do